Hi, it's Emma Mattison, your dedicated guide on this fitness journey. Today, I'm unraveling the ins and outs of my one-on-one coaching and fitness programs. I'll do this through a detailed FAQ section. Today, I'm talking about personalized plans, unique assessments, and much, much more. So let's dive in. Question number 1. Emma, can you expand on what makes your one-on-one plans actually personalized? Absolutely, I'll answer that question. Whether you're opting for either of my plans, standard or elite, you're getting a program from me that is anything but generic. The secret behind my programs are my initial assessments that I have you do. Now, these aren't just questionnaires. I send you guiding videos for various fitness physical assessments catered to your needs. Some of these fitness physicals include aspects like testing your balance, cardiovascular fitness, range of motion and flexibility, muscular imbalances and posture, as well as for some agility and functional lower body strength. Two of which, balance and functional lower body strength, and actually agility as well, if you end up opting for that, can be markers for fall risk, so those are critical to test in some populations. For either of my plans, there's an option to opt for nutrition as well. I'll touch more on that later, but there is a 7-day tracker that I have you do, which is basically the nutrition assessment. It's really critical that we do it across a 7-day period because this accommodates for any changes that we might make on the weekend or during the week in general. Finding out our baseline for both fitness and nutrition is essential for me to help you further. I need to know your baseline. Whether it's for fitness, whether it's for nutrition, I need to know where to start you off. Starting point is one of the most important parts of any successful program. Injury risk reduction is very, very pivotal in my programs. The cool thing about those fitness physicals and all those assessments is you complete them at your convenience and get the data back to me. All right, question 2. My assessments are done. What happens next? Here's where it gets even more exciting. Based on your results, I create what's called a Loom video that I'll touch more on later, and I send that to you with me going over the data, explaining how it shapes your program. You'll learn about how your results compare to normative data and where I envision your growth. It's not just about understanding where you are now, but also about grasping the why behind each exercise I choose for you and the where of your fitness trajectory. Question number 3, what exactly is Loom and how is it going to help me with my adherence to my programs? Great question. It's a new software. Let me touch on it. Loom is basically a screen recording software where you will be able to see my face in a little circle where I'm talking about your check-in that you send me, your form, any questions and comments that you send to me, and also your assessments. These are the 2 main ways that I utilize the Looms. Otherwise, the primary mode of communication is going to be through comments and through chat within my actual TrueCoach dashboard. When utilizing the Looms as check-ins, these check-ins are your golden ticket to reflective and informed fitness. Every week for the Elite plan and once every 4 weeks for the Standard plan, you will receive a form via email. This form is a moment for self-reflection, progress updates, and future planning. After I receive your insights, I respond with a detailed Loom video. This format allows you to digest the information at your own pace, revisit if needed, and really absorb the guidance. Plus, it's all done asynchronously to respect your time and schedule. All right, question number 4. Online training feels detached. How do you make it personable? Whether you choose standard or elite plans, I'm dedicated to keep the human in this digital experience for you. Yes, while the elite clients will hear from me more often with the weekly check-ins versus once every 4 weeks than the standard plan, every client, regardless of their plan, receives thoughtful, personalized guidance. You're never just a username. You are an individual with unique goals. There's not one client that I have that I don't feel that I have a direct connection to. Question 5. I need help with nutrition too. What do you offer? I offer nutrition guidance. Okay, moving on. Just kidding. With the Elite plan, you will get weekly custom meal plans. Plus, I'm on standby with 24-hour notice for menu reviews. This is helpful when you're eating out or traveling. Standard clients receive 2 meal plans every 4 weeks, so 1 meal plan per 2 weeks. If you don't like following a rigid meal plan and you hate cooking and never want to learn, I have other options such as just tracking your intake. This tracking intake option is available for both the standard and elite plans with some subtle differences. Elite is obviously going to get regular check-ins with me every week on guidance on their choices, and the standard is only going to get target macronutrients, calories, sodium, and fiber. With that 1 check-in after the 4-week period to see how you were doing and to make any changes necessary. Whichever plan you choose, I'm here to navigate the nutrition maze with you. Question 6 is very popular. Emma, my life is very busy. What if I fall behind? Here's the golden nugget of my programs. Flexibility. For both standard and elite plans, they're built to bend, not break. Got an impromptu business trip or vacation spontaneously planned? No worries. We adjust, adapt, and keep moving forward. I keep an eye on how you're doing with your programs. If you miss one workout, that's one thing. I can change your schedule around for you. Boom, that was a rest day. If you start missing more than a couple, I check in on you, make sure nothing is going awry. And a special consideration, if you're trying to wait to improve your health and wellness until after a vacation, after a social event, or after a holiday, start now. This is a big hindrance in many people's success and could be the difference between a life-threatening illness. I'm not trying to fearmonger, it's just the truth. The cool thing about my one-on-one programs is I come with you. I've come with clients to Switzerland, obviously digitally, but I've gone to Switzerland, Germany, Australia, all over the world with them on their vacations of 1 week, even up to 6 months. That's the cool thing about this adaptable means of training online. I go where you go. No excuses. In all seriousness though, wellness is not about perfection, it's about consistency. That's a wrap on today's FAQ about my one-on-one training plans for both elite and the standard. Remember, this fitness journey is about you. Every question, every victory, and every hiccup in between, they all pave the way to the you that you've always wanted to be. I'm just here to be your guide along the way, whether it be through the standard plan or the elite plan. So keep those questions coming, and remember, your health isn't a luxury, it's a way of life. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're still unsure about which is right for you, please take this opportunity to consider signing up for a free 15-minute consultation with me. I'll help you make your choice and clear up any other questions you may have.